When I was 16, I wrote on my journal that I wanted to go to London one day. I was a creative at heart. I was a writer, I was a designer, I was a sketch artist, and I was a journalist. I knew I needed a place that would nourish my creative self and bring out the best artist I could be. That's why when I had a chance to participate in FIE London, I leaned into it without any hesitation. Hey everyone, my name is Eliana. I'm a junior from DePauw University in Greencastle, Indiana, and I'll be taking you on a visual journey of my study abroad experience in FIE London. So I flew in from the Philippines, where I'm originally from. Yes, I am an international student and I am studying abroad again, and it's my little travelception. So I flew in from the Philippines, had a quick layover at Dubai, and landed in Heathrow Airport at around 7 a.m. in London time. After we checked into our rooms, we had a set of orientation activities. We were invited to a scholarship lunch with our mentors at Ask Italian, and we just talked about transitions to London and what we're going to expect for the next few days. After that, we walked to the site of our formal orientation. We learned about our classes, things to do around the city, all that jazz. And then here comes the fun part. So we went on a boat tour on the next day around the most amazing architectural sites around London. It was a cool experience to just be immersed in the city and really appreciate the architecture before we explore them firsthand in our classes. Then the next day, we took a little political turn and visited the House of Parliament. After our first week in London, it was time to go to our classes. One huge thing that I noticed from our classes here in London is that we're given more freedom in our assignments. Usually, every week, we would have 500 to 750 word journals that we have to complete. A few examples of what that might look like: one, take a self-guided walking tour along Piccadilly, and then we can write about how we felt about the experience. And then another one is going to the British Museum and choosing one historical artifact. Why or why not should it be returned to its place of origin? One of the classes I really enjoyed is photojournalism. I really enjoyed my street photography assignment, where we had to come up to a bunch of strangers and ask if we could take their photo. We also played with a lot of motion blur when we visited Piccadilly Circus. I never really adjusted my camera settings like this before, so I like exploring the camera in different perspectives and see how I can add my creative vision to my photographs. So this is actually the first time I commuted a lot from one place to another to visit an assigned spot for class, but it was a really good transition for me because I learned how to be more independent and learn how to navigate places on my own. So the main thing that you're gonna use, which FIE London will provide to you, is an Oyster card. So you'll have an unlimited Oyster card that you'll be able to use for the underground train station and the buses around the area. And as long as your stop is in Zone 1 or Zone 2, then you can use your Oyster card as much as needed. A few tips that I have for people riding the trains or the bus: definitely keep your belongings to yourself because it can get really full in those trains and buses, especially when it's rush hour. Definitely know where you are going. It's a good idea to navigate your route on Google Maps or the local app called City Mapper, because especially if you're going on the underground train station, you might not have a good signal. And place your Oyster card in a spot where you can easily find it, because you do not want to be that person that's holding up the line because you couldn't find your Oyster card. I usually cook my breakfast because most of my classes are in the afternoon, but if I do have a morning class, I have about a 2 hour break in between. So I would usually whip up a plate of rice, eggs, and some sort of side, whether it's shrimp or gyoza. Don't worry, I didn't cook that. I just took that from a ready-made container that was frozen and I just need to heat it up. If you're not a huge cook, you can find places around here like Partridge's, Tesco, Lidl, Sainsbury's, and I usually refer to this price chart when I'm shopping. I wish I saw this before I went shopping on my first day, but it's a really good guide, especially when you're saving up money, just to know which places have the affordable options and which ones may have the pricier kinds of food. It was fun exploring the city with my friends, visiting amazing sites such as Notting Hill. Yes, that Notting Hill from the movie. I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy. On one of our weekends, me and my friends also went to Borough Market. It's where those really famous chocolate covered strawberries are located. And I also got myself a really yummy pad thai. We also visited Seven Dials Market. I think you're starting to notice a theme here. I really like food. I got this huge beef sub, and as you can see, I am biting it with as much force from my teeth as I can.
We just got our sundaes. What flavors did we get? Well, I mean, they're all vanilla.
Very special.
Yay!
Yeah, espresso.
Yay! I also got the berries. Chocolate. Yay!
It was a great way to spend our lunch on a Saturday evening. And the most important chapter is making friends. My roommates are from California. My classmates are from New York, Wisconsin, Midwest. And my friends are from South Carolina, Florida, Tennessee. So you're not gonna run out of people to meet. I know it's easier to just keep to yourself and try not to make eye contact with anyone, but it's a really good opportunity to connect with people and have someone to explore the city with, because I'm a firm believer that the memories in a city are not formed just because of how pretty the sights are, but because you spend it with the people you love most. That's my first month in FIE. Let's see what other adventures I'm gonna take and what other things I'm gonna learn from living in this wonderful city called London. Bye everyone!